and welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna take a look at all the news for the new season, as well as for Go Battle League. I haven't taken a look at anything of it yet. Here we're gonna take a look first, of course, at the community day. So like it's going to be all new for me. There's going to be also a very just gonna be fast. Hopefully, we're gonna have so much content coming up also in the future. So feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Here the bonuses for the community day. Basically what we can expect: 2 times Stardust, 2 times Catch Candy, half distance for X, and 2 times XP, whatever. Like the stuff that we always have for this one. Featured Pokemon. For the first day, we're going to have the first 5-6 Pokemon, basically from the first month of the season. And then we're going to have for the second one, basically everything after, I think, July or something, like since July, which you got there. So usually like this, we're going to have also the opportunity to get for 10 minutes, basically for the last 10 minutes, the classic ones that was last year as well. Let's see what kind of Pokemon we're going to have here in X. This is like also, I think, the ones from last year, actually. The community day from last year, all the Pokemon here. And here we're going to have the featured attacks. For Charizard, it's going to be very important to get definitely the Blast Burn here. Blast Burn is going to be important. Dragon Breath, not really that much. Hydro Cannon on Blaster is going to be very cool for you to get. Sand Slash is okay, but definitely interesting. Alone Sand Slash, definitely try to get one for this one. We're going to have Alolan Golem, not that interesting. Poliwrath, going to be very cool with counter again, so like if you haven't got this one yet, going to be nice. All the Slowbros can be decent. We don't know what the move update is yet. We're going to take a look at this later. Ampharos, not that interesting. Politoed is cool to have, for sure. Jumpluff is cool to have with Acrobatics. Quagsire is cool to have with the Awkward Tail. We're going to get Tyranitar. We're going to get Walrein again, which is interesting, so definitely try to get one of those. Staraptor, not that interesting, has a wing attack, is better. Togekiss is okay, it's kind of the same as Flamethrower, to be honest. Mamoswine, you don't need Ancient Power at all. Gigalith, going to get Meteor Beam, you don't really need this Pokemon at all. We're going to have Conkeldurr with Brutal Swing, which is fine. We have Chandelure with Poltergeist, which doesn't want to have, it wants to have Shadow Ball. We're going to have Hexor with Breaking Swipe, which definitely doesn't want to get. Brutal Swing, Hydreigon is cool. Frenzy Plant Chestnut is decent. Delphox is really underwhelming, sadly. Greninja is a must-have, definitely get this Pokemon. Noivern is kind of lame. Vikavolt is kind of lame, but Grubbin also going to learn it apparently, so that's going to be nice. You're going to have Beerware with Drain Punch, which you don't need. You have a Zigzagoon or like Obstagoon here with Obstruct, which you can have for the Ultra League mainly. We're going to have Ursaluna, which also going to be able to evolve, I guess, during that time, which is kind of nice. And we have Clodsire with a Charge Attack Mega Horn, which is okay. But yeah, basically a lot of new moves, which is kind of cool. But let's take a look at the new season. Let's take a look at Timeless Travels. This was actually leaked already to be the name of this season, basically early on. And we're gonna get the Samurott Great Day, which I also basically said in the video prior already on the 3rd of December, so the leaks were correct. You're going to be able to get the shiny variant of this Pokemon. We don't know exactly what it's going to be yet, but definitely interesting. You're going to have the event ticket for $5 basically. And so now we can go ahead and go for the main interesting part, at least for my channel, and it's going to be the Go Battle League update Timeless Travels. I, again, have not seen anything of this yet. I saw some leaks, but like only really a few of them. We're gonna get Retro Cup back. That's already amazing. Sadly, they still kept the 1 week rotation for the main leagues, which I don't like, but it's okay. Retro Cup is a cool cup. Holiday Cup is a cool cup, which I like to get back as well. But we're also gonna get one time as a Little Cup edition, which I don't really like too much, but we have Great League on the same day as well, which is okay. We're gonna get Great League Remix back, which is nice. We're gonna get Fantasy Cup Great League Edition. I don't think we had this one yet, but I feel like this would be a cool one, so I like this one. Hisuian Cup was okay, I think, the last time around. I think it was a little bit RPS later on, but I think it was like a lot of Bite Skuntank and Bite Drapion going around later on then, which is a little bit awkward, but I feel like this could be a cool cup as well. Evolution Cup is kind of mid, to be fair. Like, I cannot even say it's really fine. I think it's kind of mid. We're gonna get Catch Cup Little Cup Edition as well as Catch Cup Great League Edition. Again, I don't think it's really great, but we're going to have here, apparently, I think this is a mistake here. I don't think that this is actually a Stardust, but at least we have 2 weeks back-to-back with 4 times Stardust, which is kind of cool. But the cups are kind of fine. I feel like this is definitely way better than this last season, so I'm okay for that. Let's take a look at this one. It's going to be Timeless Travels Go Battle Week, which is going to be actually from Friday till Wednesday, which is interesting. 4 times Stardust for the win rewards, which is kind of cool. Maximum amount of sets going to be increased from 5 to 10. That's also kind of cool. I think this is kind of better, to be fair. Free battle theme timed research, which is cool, and the paid one for €1, where you can get some star pieces and some Stardust or whatever, and rare candies, which is also kind of cool. Available Great League, Ultra League, Master League. During basically till 19th of January till 24th of January. That's kind of where nothing going on anyway, so I'm fine with that. We're going to also have a Go Battle Day, which is kind of cool, on the February 10th, which is kind of good for people who want to hit Legend. 20 battles total, again, 4 times catch Stardust, oh, not catch Stardust, like Stardust reward for the sets as we have it already the entire time. Free themed, timed research is also kind of cool. Master League as well as Evolution Cup. Evolution Cup, I guess, is what most people are going to play. Master League is kind of screwed over, to be fair. Let's see what we're going to have here for the Pokemon that we can encounter. Gumi is going to be cool, Hisuian Sneasel is going to be interesting, and this also kind of showcases the, I guess, theme of the season, which kind of got leaked by a post on post. Actually, just I think an outfit that got leaked in the code, which is not going to be Thintia, which I hoped it would be, but it is sadly not. So, yeah, as you're going to see here, we're going to have like the normal account. It's not really too interesting. Go Battle League task again. I think they didn't do this. Like, they didn't change it again, which is kind of sad, but yeah, so be it. And yeah, here we're going to see the avatar as well as the pose, which is based on Ingo, which is someone from the Pearl clan, which actually, like, if you know the lore about this, kind of like he got teleported from a different time zone into the Hisuian region. And let's take a look at this pose, and I honestly feel like it's a cool one. I like this pose quite a lot. I think the outfit looks really cool, so I'm happy with this. I cannot really complain about this. I think it's a cool one. Retro Cup, no Dark Steel, Fairy type Pokemon. Those were the types that were not available during the first generation. That's why it's retro. Holiday Cup, only normal, grass, electric, ice, flying, and ghost type Pokemon available. Fantasy Cup, only Dragon Steel and Fairy type Pokemon available. Evolution Cup going to be interesting. Hisui Cup going to be only Pokemon found in Pokemon Legends Arceus Pokédex are eligible. I think it's just, I think actually, is it like, I don't know how they're gonna do this, because like before they did it, I think already before, where it was just Generation 4 and every like Hisuian form basically, which I guess they're gonna do again. Great League Remix, those Pokemon going to be not available. They banned a lot of, oh why did they ban Greninja? That's kind of sad. But they banned Alone Sandslash, Alone Ninetales, Wigglytuff, Lantern, Noctowl, Azumarill, Umbreon, Pelipper, Sableye, Medicham, Altaria, Registeel, Deoxys Defense, the Bastion, Toxicroak, Scrafty, Galarian, Stunfisk, Greninja, Talonflame, and Trevenant. Did they miss something here? They missed Carbink. Carbink is still available, so it's going to be a Carbink Cup. Honestly, Niantic, like a one job. Like, why is Toxicroak banned but not Carbink, man? Like, honestly, I just not gonna say anything. But Timeless Travels is again like everything that you catch this season. So, Mudslap gonna generate energy more, I would imagine, just by one. Fire Spin does one more damage, will not really make too much. What, they buffed Incinerate power from 15 to... Isn't Incinerate already 20? Or am I, like, let me see. Whoa, this is huge. That gives 5 more damage. It's actually 15 already. I thought it was a mistake. So 2020. This makes Incinerate completely busted. That's amazing. Blaze Kick gonna get buffed. I love this change so far. I hear that Breaking Swipe is now 50%. This was something that got spoiled to me before. Iron Tail from 9 power to 10 power plus energy generation increased. I wonder if this is going to help as well. We're going to make, of course, a video after this one as well, where I'm going to go more in depth into this. Steel Wing energy generation increased. I made a video about this yesterday already, but I'm most likely going to put it in there as well. Astonish power from 5 to 9. I wonder if this is going to change something. I doubt it will, but it might be interesting. So the buff Astonish again. Bubble buff for Azumarill going to be interesting. Scald going to be 85 and a greater chance to lower the opponent's attack by 1 stage. So most likely buffed from, I think it was like, was it 20 or was it 30? Let's check actually real quick on the side. Scald was 30, so I guess it's like 50 now, most likely, 50%. And Psychic got nerfed to literally being horrific, 75 power. Like, nobody gonna use Psychic on the Medicham anymore, which I feel like is a cool thing, so it's definitely going to help. Icy Wind on Wigglytuff is wild. Icy Wind on Poliwrath is wild. Icy Wind on Abomasnow is wild. Icy Wind on Everluck is wild. Like, what? Hisuian Everluck going to be so strong. Both of them going to be so strong. Arctibex's going to get a buff, which is huge. This Pokemon was already very decent before. I mean, I guess for Hisuian Everluck, it's most likely going to be a buff. For Arctibex and Everluck, you could argue that Avalanche is better, to be fair. So, like, I feel like Hisuian there does make more sense, but Hisuian Everluck is going to be insane. Parabolic Charge for Dedenne, but they didn't buff it at all? What do they smoke? That's interesting. We're gonna get Trailblaze on the Lone Raichu, which is, I feel like, cool. Raichu, Normal Raichu as well. Normal Raichu is one of my favorite Pokemon as well to use, like, usually with Scalbash though, so going to be interesting with the Trailblaze. Trailblaze alone in Persian, I don't think it really helps if it doesn't get a better fast move, which it apparently didn't so far. Maybe it gets later, who knows. Ariados' Trailblaze is interesting, Cacturne is interesting, Oranguru might be actually very decent with this, kinda needs a secondary charge move as well. Greedent with Trailblaze is going to make this Pokemon even more annoying, great. Low Kicks is fine, Arboliva is fine. We're going to have Aerial Ace on a lone Sandslash, spoiler alert, nobody's going to use that one, very likely. We're going to have Fly on Delibird, I have my Delibird built, I'm going to use it for sure in the video as well again. We only get Fly on a lot of Pokemon, Staraptor's Fly going to be very cool, I think this is going to be a great change for this Pokemon. Braviary's Fly, Hisuian Braviary's Fly, Talonflame going to be so cool with Fly now. Fly is, by the way, if you didn't know, basically a clone of Drill Run. Drill Run is a very strong move, so Fly is going to be insane for this. Vikavolt with Fly is also kind of funny, but I don't think it's going to change like a lot for it. Slowbro with Scald is going to be cool, but it already has Surf, and I don't think it's going to help it too much. Galarian Slowbro, I guess maybe for this Pokemon might be a little bit better, but I still think that Surf is going to be better. Same for Politoed, don't think that those changes do anything for it. Quillfish, on the other hand, also most likely Aqua Tail is going to be better for Quillfish. Suicune might be cool with Scald though. I feel like this is going to be a great change for this Pokemon because it was lacking a good, fast, damaging water type move, which was usually before the Hydro Pump, which was used for like water type damage, and now Scald is going to be nice. Ludicolo, I guess though Tactical going to love this change. Wailord gonna get Scald is interesting. I love myself some Wailord action. We're going to have Wishcast, which actually really benefits, I think, from Scald, because it really only had like Blizzard otherwise, so Wishcast I like. Crawdon most likely doesn't want to use it. Rock Slide Rigoroth is going to be insane. Shadow Ball Toxicroak is going to be insane. Like, this is going to change so much. I don't think that Palossand going to like really like Astonish, but we're gonna take a look at this later on as well. Articuno with Triple Axel going to be actually a very cool Pokemon to use as well, but again, like, you have at the end of the day only like Ice type coverage. You can either boost yourself with Triple Axel or go for Icy Wind and debuff the opponent. I guess boosting yourself is kind of nice. Delibird is getting a buff as well. Frost is getting Triple Axel. Again, over Avalanche, it depends. And Cryogonal is actually going to be very decent with this. And this is going to be it for this update. And you know already, I'm going to make a lot of videos coming up about this update as well. Also still starting today, so definitely feel free to subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the update. I think it's pretty damn awesome. I think there could have been like a little bit more towards like fast attacks being changed a little bit more, but we have to take a look at this a little bit deeper later on. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Definitely check out later on my videos about those move updates. There are definitely going to be some coming up, so stay tuned, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.